Hey everyone, welcome to day 45 of the Going Live for 90 Day Challenge here on IG, and I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel, Create, Heal, Shine, so if you miss it or it cuts out, you can check it out there. So today I'm talking about gratitude from a different angle. And day 45 is really, of the Going Live Challenge for 90 days, is kind of significant because day 45 is like my halfway point. Like, how possibly have I been going live for 45 times? Just gets easier and easier. So, gratitude. What I wanted to share with you today is a different way to look at gratitude. After when we've been through all of the things that we've been through in our lives, the traumatizing events and the emotional events, and all of the things that we've accomplished and bounced back from and reclaimed for ourselves, there comes a time when we feel like we want to give back. And so after going through what most of you know I've been through, if you've been following my journey of terminal cancer and having a heart transplant, I wanted to figure out a way to, how can I give back? Because I'm just so filled with gratitude all the time and so thankful. And I'm heading out soon for my big 2-year heart transplant appointment where I have all these procedures done, and I'm going to see all my transplant team and the hematologist and the oncology team and everything. And they're so shocked that I'm sitting here today. They're still like in awe. And for me, in my mind, there was no other way that was what was going to happen, as I'm going to reclaim my life, and I believe so deeply in the body's ability to heal itself, and I'm going to be okay. Like, this isn't my time. I'm not giving up right now. I have grandbabies to be born and see, and one on the way right now for my third, and children to see married. And that's something that's super special to me, that I can't miss out on these things. Like, these mean too much to me. Seeing my son graduate from his pipe fitting and plumbing university program, and just so many things. I had so much determination to make it, and I still do, because I just had chemotherapy yesterday. I'm still going through chemo every month. I'm just finally off of the part of the chemo that makes your hair fall out, and I've got all my hair back now after 2.5 years of that. So I have so much gratitude and love and respect for all the nurses and the doctors and the people that have helped me, and my family and friends and my clients and my group and my free community and my paid community. Like, all these people are just amazing human beings supporting me and rallying behind me. And the gratitude I have no way to explain it in in a regular life way. It's very urethral. I feel like it's hard to explain, and the whole thing has been so surreal. So I was thinking, like, how can I give back? Gratitude, how can I come at this from another angle? What can I do to give back? And I am giving back in my free community. I'm doing all these free classes and workshops and constant. We're having challenges in there, and it's just awesome. And so much is going on in there. It's really fun. But what else, right? What else is there? And I knew that if I just waited for the right time, that something would come to me, and I would feel like, yes, I know what it is. And for me, the heart means love. The heart means love and connection, and the heart is everything. If your heart isn't beating, nothing else is circulating blood. Like, it's just so powerful, and we just don't even realize. It's like we're going every day. We don't have gratitude for breathing. We don't have gratitude for our heart beating. All these things that are just happening by default within us. And sometimes I really stop, as somebody has a new heart. I stop and I check, and I hear, like, is it beating? Is it beating? Is it still going and I'm breathing and I'm just so happy to be breathing again. And I don't take anything for granted. Every time I take one step, I don't take it for granted anymore, because there was only a few years ago I could only take 3 steps before I'd collapse or have to sit down. And it's just so, there's such a deep level of gratitude that is almost unexplainable. And so the right time had come. The right time, I don't know what it was, but something possessed me to go online. And actually before this, I started watching the series, which you've probably seen before, Love is Blind, because I'm kind of a sap and I am a crier, and I just love watching all these things about love. And at the end, I just am so shocked all the time when they say yes or no or whatever at the wedding part, and it all leads up to that. And anyway, I've watched so many different episodes, the German one, the Sweden one, the UK one, the United States one, and all of them, tons of them, even in like different languages. And I'm just like, I'm just such a person of love. And it's so funny that I have this heart and I have so much love for it. And how can I give back? And I thought, what if I was to marry people? And this thought about this just came over me. And so a couple of years, it's been a 2-year process. And now I'm actually a BC marriage commissioner, and I can go marry people, and it's like a volunteer thing. So I have my first marriage tomorrow, and it's an elopement, and I'm so excited about it. On day 46, I'm going to come back and tell you all about it, because it's like extra special and amazing, and I'm feel so privileged and grateful to be here to like see people in love and see hearts happy. And I thought, what better way of helping other people than to do that? Now all I have to do is wrangle in all my tears and my crying and my emotional part, because I'm such an emotional person when it comes to weddings. I'll see them on TV. I'll go to people I don't even know is wedding, and I'll just be crying. I'm just like so moved, and it depends what music is on. So I'm going to bring my professional self to these things, and allow the emotions to get dealt with after, because this isn't a place about me. It's about them and their love. And so I'm really excited about it. I'm going to feel like this is just a different angle of showing gratitude. And so for you, what is a different angle that you could show gratitude for something that, has changed your life? Somebody who's changed your life, something, some thought, maybe celebrating you and all of your inner growth and emotional maturity. And how can you celebrate yourself? How can you create impact in the world? How can you give back in some way for something? Now, not everybody has like something as intense as a transplanted organ, but there's still so many ways to give back and be part of the bigger picture and the bigger spectrum. And I feel like a lot of times we don't know, and things just come our way. And if we're silent and quiet enough to hear the whispers of our intuition and what is right, because I don't know what possessed me to go on the website and see, and all of a sudden that position was available in our local place, which is kind of crazy that marriage commissioner spot was open, because I was talking to my grandma, because she had wanted to be doing this for years where she lives, which is about 8 hours away in a way bigger community. And there has been, I think there's 11 or 12 of them that do that down there, and there's never a space. They're always gone. And here there was like, they were desperate. And I thought, maybe this is it. This is my way to give back. This is how I can go be a part of everybody else's love story. And it just felt so neat to come through. And I had to go through jumping through hoops and go through all these interview processes of different things to be able to do this. And then once I was awarded the position, I was all of a sudden super scared and didn't want to really, I'm like, oh, maybe I don't want to do this or whatever, but I'm doing it. And tomorrow is my first one. And I cannot wait to tell you how it goes tomorrow and what happens and who it is. So yeah, it's going to be an elopement and it's going to be exciting. So I just want you to think outside the box of how you can give back and how you can show your gratitude and be grateful. And it is enough to be grateful within ourselves and deep inside our own heart. You don't have to go out of your way and do some sort of volunteering thing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's so many ways that you can feel fulfilled and more fulfilled when you're giving back to the world and creating some sort of impact for yourself and some sort of doing something special, even if it's a one-time thing like mine. I'll do it as long as I feel called to do it and see how it goes. And if it works for me, I'm not going to be doing a million of them because of my health, and I'm very cautious to practice what I preach and do self-care and give myself space. And so some people do 3 of these a day, and that's not going to be me. I can't do any. That is not going to be me. I will do a handful a year is what is in my mind. But they'll be special, and I'll put my all into it, and I'll get all dressed up, and I'll do my hair, and I'll treat it like an amazing outing, and I'll do everything I can to make their day special. And so that's what I'm excited about. And I feel like it's a way for me to give back after everything I've been through, because I don't know for those of you who watched the documentary that I'm in the transplant stories, but after watching that back and seeing how much goes into life, giving life to somebody else from somebody else's donation, it's incredible. It's just so much goes into it. There's hours and hours and hours and days and millions of dollars go into giving somebody else a transplant. And I don't take that lightly. I'm just blown away by all of the people that are involved. And being the patient, and when watching it back, you see what went into that. And everything is timed by the minute, and flying things here and bringing organs here. And there's so much going on behind the scenes that we don't see. And it's just a really special, beautiful thing of a human giving another human a chance at life. So that's what I wanted to share today, for you to think about what kind of gift could you give back? What kind of way could you give back? What kind of thing could you do or be or show that you could show gratitude in a different way besides just being internally grateful for things? Because I think it's so powerful and so important, and the fulfillment that you get makes you even more grateful. And I feel like it creates this ripple effect out. So just think about those things today and going forward about gratitude and different ways of showing gratitude and having it and feeling it and embodying that, and having the courage to try something new, being brave and being willing to do something that's scary, because this is super scary for me. Like I said, I got to hold the emotions in. I got to bring my up-leveled professional self to this and hold everything in, because like I said, I'm a crier, and I break down easy for emotional things when I see someone loving, and tears and songs and music or pain. And I really am going to be practicing holding it together and giving it my all, because it's only about an hour of my life. But I'm giving back a lot of my weekends, because they're usually Saturdays and Sundays. And so I just think it's going to be fun. I'll check in with you tomorrow. We will see how it goes. And I can't wait. If you see me tomorrow, pop on and tell me your thoughts. Or tell me your thoughts now on how you could give back and what ideas you have and what kind of things that looks like. How does that look like to you? And I think there's just so many ways, and people have so many neat ideas. We need to be sharing these thoughts and ideas. And The opportunities are endless. The possibilities are endless. And there's so much hope. I have so much hope and faith in my own body's healing, the science and technology coming out with a cure. And I'm just living like my dream. I'm still holding on to the dream that I had when I was a kid, like when I was young, that I'm going to live as long as my grandma. My grandma is 94, and I was only given 3 months to live 2.5 years ago. So I'm already on my way there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And in the meantime, every day is special. Every moment is so key to being present and alive in that moment. And my goal is to not be focused on the future and uncertainty. And my goal isn't to dwell in the past. My goal is to sit with the present and be so grateful that I have this moment, this very moment right now here with you. This is all we have. We don't have anything in the future isn't promised. And the past is over. We can only relive it with memory. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. If you're not part of my free community, click the link in the bio. And I also have a really awesome free resource called Unleashed. Give yourself a fresh start. It's a workbook on getting your mind and life sorted out, giving yourself a fresh start. So if that's something that you need, feel free to grab that too. And I will see you tomorrow on day 46. Bye, everybody.